All right, welcome back. So in this lecture, we're going to talk about the new workspace. This is an exciting lecture because this is going to be a lot of fun. So let's click on Create New, and I'm going to do 08 New Workspace. Hit OK, and I'm going to hit File, Save As, and we're going to do 08 New Workspace. Okay, we'll hit Save, and what we're going to do is go to Window, and let's go to New Workspace. So let's do this. Let's do Film. Actually, let's do Video. We'll call it Video. So let's save that. So you can see we have video set up here. And what you can do is if you click on the check-marked panels, these will disappear. Okay, so we can leave options here or we can get rid of that. I prefer to keep this here so that you have kind of a, and we want to keep tools too. So here, let's open up this panel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. Okay, and I'm going to close the tab group. Same here. Close and, whoops, close. There you go. Okay, so now we have a default video workspace. Okay, so right now we don't have anything open except for options and tools. So one thing that you want to have for video is a timeline. So we can add the timeline, and we also want to have layers. So you can have layers and you can have a timeline, and if that's all you want, then you could do that. You could also do color. Let's see what else they have in here that we could add. Swatches we have. Navigator we don't really need. Okay. Paths, channels and paths are fine. So layers, that's fine. I really like to make the layers panel the tallest panel, because what it does is when you start stacking multiple layers here, so if I go, you don't have to do this, but I'm just going to give you an example. Okay, you see how quickly that can fill up? Okay, you don't want to be scrolling. If you have 100 layers, you don't want to be scrolling until Tuesday. Okay, you want to keep it. You want to keep the workflow simple and efficient. I'm going to click on Don't Show again. It's going to say delete the selected layers. So it's not going to prompt this when you delete a layer. Okay, just so you know what that is. So that's why I keep the layers panel as tall as I can, or stretch it vertically as much as I can, because of how many things that go in the layer menu. Like there's a lot of layers that you can add in there. So I would say the other thing you could put in here is actions. So actions, what those are is you can record an action. So if you create a box and then you give it a color and then you add text to it and you want to do that multiple times, you would record it and then you would hit play, and you could play that in any layer that you have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add actions to the right next to swatches. So you can do that. And what I recommend with that is dragging it down a little bit so you can see what you're doing there along with the layers here. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Again, this is a custom workspace, so you can customize this to whatever your project needs are. Whatever tools you need, you can customize it to that. And that's the great thing about creating a workspace of your own, is you can customize it to what you want. And there you go. So we made a video workspace, and it looks pretty cool. It's pretty clean and simple, but again, it makes it easy for you to figure out things. Now let's save this, because I don't know why. Okay, I did save it. All right, let me just save as and just go over that just so it's saved. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next lecture.